a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. Really.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On first down, Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, Stafford. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that. It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
32. Stafford now on second down. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Throw on third down, Stafford. Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 28.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 23, this is second and 3.
250. Hey. Hey, fly low. Hey, give me a radar.
Throwing again is Stafford. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown Rams. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Attack! Let's go, Lou Larry! 15.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Yellow!
They lead.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Mahomes now on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On third down, Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Big play for KC. 47 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Travis Kelce. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Rams' 15-yard line.
So after one, the Rams out to the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams will take over possession here at the 44.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
59! Stay 50, stay 50.
On first down, it's Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
First carry here to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
3rd and 5.
250! Hey, 5 up! Double right!
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Rams going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow! Yellow! 15! 15! I'll go on! Color! What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hinton.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
180! Hold on behind, move!
They go play action with Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
Middle.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
11.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Middle.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Omaha, 260.
They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Monday, alert!
From the gun, here's Stafford. Forced to his right, and he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down throw, Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen McCollum. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Fire down these two.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Sunday.
At the 40-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
3rd down, they need 5. Now, Mahomes. To the left side. It's caught by Brown. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Spartan!
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's taken in.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw again. Exiting the pocket right. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Yellow! Let's go on, 80!
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
20, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It's a gain of 49.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Collect! Yo-o!
On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen. From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 29-yard line.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. He will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Throw on the run is complete. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Darnold now on first and 10. This one snagged by Smith and Jigba. And He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. They'll go play action with Darnold. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
At the 34-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 18 on the gain again. And another first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold again. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
First down throw, Mahomes. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks 37-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner. and gets past the mark.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. Now it's 2nd and 1.
15, yellow.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll take this down to the 6th. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Nick Bolton. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a start to the 2nd half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Shaheed now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life, turn it down.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Here comes Williams on the return. Shoves him off. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back. Jalen Warren. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He'll get it up to the 44. Give him 5 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
From the gun, again to Gainwell. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, 626.
Trying to inside give to Warren. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you know this? Those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that starts in that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Tank Bigsby here with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
At the 42-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Then stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll go. Hurts. He rolls to his right. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
What you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Running back sent in motion.
Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Steelers have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. It's 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
16 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, this is Gainwell. On the move, past the 40. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Rodgers from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Warren here from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And they take him down right along the 30. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great.
Back to work after throwing the pick. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
That's a mighty quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Steelers' 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And they taken out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Easy, 63, 63. 63. Hey, let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Great.
Barkley, design keeper here for Hurts. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown! Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. To the air on first down. Rodgers. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here we go, third and less than a yard. The final throw before the break. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off with Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Delta set. 181. Delta.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing third and long.
9 yards to go.
Delta set. 181. Kyle Yeti. Kyle Yeti. Delta.
Throw here, third down. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throwing for Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Hurts yet again. Get some space around midfield. He's out of bounds, so give him about 8 on that play. It's going to bring up third.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Silver, set. Go Silver, ready?
It's a design look for Hurts. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Hurts on first down. Hits his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They motion Dotson over left. On first and 10, it's Hurts. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. So it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
This is ahead for about 5. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Hurts with it on third and short. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Running left, this is Barkley. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So now it's going to be third and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Back to throw it. That's complete to Goedert. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
As SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
It's Barkley again, and the defense stands him up again right at the line. No pickup on that run, and it leaves them 4 yards out on third.
Because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Close to a stand here, partner. Need a stop on this 3rd and goal.
Hey, 73, 73. 73, 73.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. This one, this is the tight end. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
4th and goal.
Great, great, great. Set. Time up, Yanni. Oh, it's Silver, ready?
Man in motion here.
Carl up, Yanni. Carl up.
Play clock down to 0, and the flag. The penalty makes it tougher, but their hands are tied here in the 4th. Gotta go for it.
Great, great, great. Set. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Carl left, Yanni. Carl left, Yanni. Carl left, Yanni. Duo left.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. He'll throw it. Headed out right. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
First down, Steelers.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Offense to the line, 2nd down. They'll go again with Warren. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
We 19, 26.
Setting up to pass. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
18-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard
Back to throw.
line.
Escapes out to the left. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Don't touch that. Trimmer. Don't touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. Barkley. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
And an Eagles first down.
On 1st down, Hurts buying some time right. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Crowd up, Yeti. 63. Nope.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A timeout now with 5 seconds left on the clock. And they're in position to force overtime here with a field goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it'll be for the game winner.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. Conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. On return, here's Gainwell. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. the drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On 2nd down, Warren on the move past the 40. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Rodgers off the play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
11 yards. And it's 3rd.
Hey, you block over here.
Looking to throw it. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Warren running between the tackles. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run. Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Warren once more. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. So we still can't decide a winner in this one. Let's reset that clock and do it all over again. What do you say? Another overtime is coming your way. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Biggest play of OT, the offense is going for it.
319. Look at you.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. You gotta hope that you can get the stop here, not live to regret that series stalling out.
We'll see if their defense can hold now and finish off an overtime win as the kick is away. Shipley now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Now it's his turn in overtime. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sideline throw complete to Cooper. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Hurts now on 4th. Pulled in by Johnson along the sideline. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They give to Barkley, left side. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Outright, Cooper's got it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts trying to get on 2nd down. Now, steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Working quickly here.
Phil King.
An 11-yard loss on the play.
Hey, Silver.
3rd down.
Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. Hey, easy. 63, back.
Throwing now. too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Trimmer.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Tiger Hornet.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni's on that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout call. And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime. Fourth and forever coming up.
I know you want that. 63. Hey, 73. No touch.
Here he is to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now Tua. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll dump this off to Achane. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting one backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Go ahead.
Back to the ground, Achane. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Ready.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Well, he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. He's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing here, Purdy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot.
Working out of the gun. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Get set.
They'll run. Achane. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning.
Second and goal.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal.
Go ahead. Ready, team.
In motion, Hill. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Touchdown, Dolphins! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second and 9 now from the 21. Purdy looking to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 18 yards, first down Niners.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back at their own 17. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
That's a gain of 3.
Here's Tua. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5. Purdy from the gun. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action here. Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Back to throw, Purdy. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Purdy will look to throw again here. Now he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Solo left Zion. Ready.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Running right, here's Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20.
Then it's gonna be quick. Oh, your man's have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. They go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right?
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air right away is May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Finding room at midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Looking to throw. May. This would hold in. Again, it's Hooper. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's another first down as they look his way again. This time, 19 yards.
Patriots first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Patriots.
Here's May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll throw with May. And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. They'll try and throw for it with May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Keyshawn Butte from 4 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off play action. Allen going to run with it. For a pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 1. Allen going to audible to a different look. Now Allen off the play fake. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it.
K'Lavon Chaisson. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now Allen. That's completed right side to Palmer. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Allen going to go on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
To the air, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On the counter, it's Henderson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. He'll try and do this himself. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
Throwing here is May. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. May going to give it to Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Crazy. What's up? Hey, what's up?
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up. Outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. moves to 4th down. And his kick is good.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, Parker, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Strong running at the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On play action, Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Short pass caught by Henry. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That is incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
They'll look to throw again.
They'll swing this out to Henderson.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's May. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Patriot 1st down.
From the shotgun, May with it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught right side by Palmer. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the op talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What a one for Chris too.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Out for the opening kick. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Get your money up. I get money down. On all of us.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Commit rest. Check Fury.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here we go. Set. Pause. Set.
Shotgun now for Lowe. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Set. Ready. 45. White. Cut.
Hand off here to Jacobs. Drops like the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Kraft has it. And He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Play fake. It's Love. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
Let's go.
It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Set. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's brought down at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They bring Dobbs in motion left.
Ready.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. There's to the hurry up here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Zoom black. Set.
Jacob. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Love throwing on 4th. Into a crowd and football intercepted. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. You've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Williams. Flush down now to his left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. The Packers going nickel on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here we go. 45. One.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Slide blue. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard.
And here on 2nd down. And he puts him there under this one, right side. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jaden Reed to return this. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
52. Let's go now. 52 blue. Cut.
To the air with Love. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
A second down throw here for Love. He's him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready.
Love now off the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, set. Black, check, pink. Mega. Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. Taking a shot deep here. And he's got it in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, Williams. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he could get the first down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Steel, black. Set. 33. Claws red. Blaster, 6. Set.
Looking to throw. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
Angels, big angels.
play fake. Williams. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go, set. 52 Love
out of the shotgun. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Finds him deep down the sideline. 35 on the pickup. And that will set up first and goal.
That's good for the Packers. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Only 2 on the carry there, and it's third and goal from the 4.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. 1 play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Swift on second down. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Quay Walker.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Williams to throw on third. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. And that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Back to throw it. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. So they find a way to get it done against the odds. That's 11 on 4th and 10. That's going to keep the drive moving. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams to throw on first. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears now trail by just a point in the fourth. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3.
Check
Brings
field.
up 3rd and 2.
Black shot.
3rd and 2. Love to throw. Has his man. It's Dobbs. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers in range for a game-winning score. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, hut, hut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They stick with Jacobs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second.
On the ready.
The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10.
50 series. Down. Set, hut.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, my goodness. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Setting up to pass. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Well, right side hauled in by Komet. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he does get them the first before going out. Just over 20 seconds to play. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He finds Odunze downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. This from 40 on the right hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance to send that kicker out and go win this game.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready, black shot, blue, 32. Hut.
Here he is to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A 56-yard attempt.
It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! That's going to do it for regular ball in store. For all those fans in the stands, we're headed for overtime. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 182 yards there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
3-3.
Play fake. It's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Red, cycle. Smash, red. Ready?
4th down, here's Love. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin. Offensively can't happen. This cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick, end this game, and let's go celebrate.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there. Now to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force him.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, it's our main event between the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go from Chicago. Josh Blackwell to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. And now they need to get 4 on third down. On target to Moore. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's got Moore once again. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to...
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Killing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Down. Yellow, 22. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Let's put.
From the gun, it's Love. And he tried to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
Ready up.
It's 4th down.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers' 1st down work here. Yes, he does. By a full yard. They pick it up on 4th and 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
In motion goes Dobbs.
60 red. Set.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete. But it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. 50, grip, ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Set, red, set.
We'll go play action with Love. This is caught at the 2. And he is out of bounds. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this 1st quarter. Now they want to pay it off. 1st and goal. Good blocking, and he...
What's happening? Hey! It's your boy Lil Jon. I'll pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey! Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey! Let's go! Snap your fingers. Do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Stiff-armed him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Holding him to no gain.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. To throw is Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Gathered not just space, but plenty of room to run.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Second and 10 at the 42-yard line. Prescott now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Nix to the air. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
To throw is Nix. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he will have the Broncos 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now it's Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Broncos 1st down.
Nix going to give to Harvey.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, 30 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 55 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll go play action with Nix. And this one complete again to Mims. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they'll get this game tied up.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Looking to throw. Prescott. Able to hit his target land. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
26.
Now Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They run straight ahead with Harvey. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Harvey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Nix from the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Prescott to throw. And he is caught by Lane. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles? Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Off the play fake. Nix. He'll get back complete to Franklin.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Broncos on the move here. Succession back-to-back.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes. Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
2 yards to go, second down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Bringing money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
A give running left today.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they must have, Charles, we know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost
in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10. Now Dak. And that's caught by Williams.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's Dak.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
DJ Jones
in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Led the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a lot. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a...
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Yeah. Blizzard. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater.